UFC 222 fight night. Yesterday's fight night was Curtis Blaydes against Sergey Pavlovich. First round knockout, as predicted last time. He's just crazy, and many people thought, alright, Curtis Blaydes, he was a favorite in this fight. I believe 60-40. Many people thought he would get Pavlovich taken down and just out-wrestle him. Just like everybody thought Stipe would out-wrestle Francis Ngannou, and we all know how that went. Pretty much the same happened this time. Curtis Blaydes shot for the takedown, and it just failed miserably. And when he knew he failed, he just stood there standing and banging with Pavlovich, and it's just, damn, it sucked for him. He just hits like a truck. He just hits like a truck. If he'd hit me, I'd be broken in 500 pieces and probably dead. It was a good fight. Yeah, Pavlovich showed some flaws. He let his guard down a bit, or he holds his guard a bit awkwardly, which you could, if you have a guy like maybe Cyril Gane or John Jones, I believe they have the opportunity to flaw him and to counter that. Because Pavlovich is very overwhelming with his shots that he's giving. And I think when you keep him on a distance, like Jones and Gane can do well, you could maybe perhaps outpoint him with some leg kicks and stuff like that. Undeniably, Sergey Pavlovich will be the future heavyweight champion of the world. I could see Cyril Gane beat him in a way on points. We saw what Bam Bam did to Gane. He landed a couple of shots on him, which took Gane down. If Pavlovich hits you with those shots, it won't be a long night for you, just like we saw against Derek Lewis, what we saw against Tuivasa, and what we saw yesterday against Curtis Blaydes. What's next for Pavlovich though? He wanted the belt, he wants the belt. Gdzie mój pojas? Gdzie mój pojas? Sorry. Jones will not fight him, I don't think so. He will fight against Stipe, and that's it for him. So I believe the heavyweight title will be vacant next year. What will the next fight be? I think Pavlovich against Gane for the belt. That's going to be a very interesting fight. And I cannot say yet who will win, but I think it could go either way. Pavlovich by knockout or Gane on points, whatever. Some nice moments in this event. I believe Jared Gordon against Bobby Green was an interesting one. Bobby Green, of course, had the dub. Psych! He thought it was overturned to be a no contest. Why? Because Bobby Green just headbutted him at his temple, and that's just lights out for Jared Gordon. Are they going to run it back? Is it worth it though? Jared Gordon was better in my opinion. The output had Bobby Green more, but Jared Gordon just landed the cleaner shots. And it was just unlucky, I think. Too bad. I had Jared Gordon winning. Next week, UFC Fight Night 223. First of all, the co-main event is Caio Borralho against Michal Oleksiejczuk. Michal Oleksiejczuk. I'm sorry, bro, if I'm saying that incorrectly. Caio Borralho, man. Of course, he's friends with Hamzat. He trains with him, and he's just a crazy guy. I like him as a fighter. But Michal always is also a good one. He likes to stand and bang. So I believe that's going to be a war. My prediction for that fight is Caio Borralho will win in the first round by knockout. The main event, a big one in the bantamweight division, Song Yadong against Ricky Simon. Pretty much a contender fight. The winner of those two will be a pretty big contender after that fight. Of course, we have Song Yadong coming off a loss against Corey Sandhagen. Of course, no questioning that. Corey Sandhagen is just a beast. And Song Yadong is just still so young. I believe he's like 24 or 25. There's so much potential in him, the Kung Fu kid. It's just crazy. Of course, Ricky Simon, don't write him off. But I think it goes on to Song Yadong in the 4th round by knockout. That's my prediction for the fight. And of course, you can predict your fights on the Verdict MMA app. You should check it out. It's free in the App Store and it's pretty fun. Alright guys, thank you guys for tuning in. See you guys next weekend. I believe I found Sergey Pavlovich's fist in my room. We understand now why he makes the first round knockouts.